Okay. Sorry, I'm just... Hi there, by the way. I'm just checking to make sure. I did some modifications to... my lighting still isn't good. I did some modifications to my lighting and sound setups, and I never know if I'm going to break more things than I fix. The lighting looks a little better, but... Hey! Thank you for the host, Shayna. Oh, so, hello, hi. Today my goal is hopefully I am going to finally get a 2.8 Paladin here. Get my decks up to max. I'm only 7 away, so I'm pretty close. Yeah, let's see. Everything looks good on the... It's green. Unfortunately, my second monitor is partially blocked by my microphone. I really have to get a better setup. I just have too much stuff down here. If you want to join me, Shayna, you are absolutely welcome to. I will go. Let's see. My morning has been uneven, I would say. So not the best morning ever, but I'm still alive, I guess. My health is fine. So yeah. things are my wife's health is a little uneven as well. She's got some dental pain, but hello, Hiroka. Oh, by the way, I didn't say hello, Kazi. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Kaz. I'll just call you Kaz. Looking forward to the stream. I am glad you are looking forward to my stream. I am looking forward to streaming. Anyway, so I'm waiting in the guild hall, Shayna. If you want to join up on me, you can show up here. So I will hang out here for a little bit. So the first time I did this, it scared the bejesus out of me. Be with you in a few minutes, just finishing up a call. Okay. That sound, I'm not sure if you guys heard that. Oh my god. And every time I do that, it makes my heart jump just a little bit. That sound, I have been trained to dread that sound. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I have full potion, so I don't need that. At least having a guild means you can be entertained occasionally or scared. So Doc was here earlier, but I think he left. He was here like 2 hours ago. And he said he was waiting for the stream, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not streaming for another 2 hours. Hopefully I will eventually get... I will sort of settle down on a schedule. What I would really like to do is start streaming the days that I do stream at 1 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Hello, Ms. Laurel Cron. Are you going to watch today, Laurel, or are you just going to sort of half listen, leave the tab open? Because you have said that this is one of the games I play that you can actually watch, that you don't get motion sick watching. I'm just waiting. Shayna's going to be joining up on me in a moment here. she said she's on a call. I wasn't even paying attention. Did Craig show up and then leave again? Half listen, I guess, having buffering issues though. Oh. I don't think I've dropped any frames, and it looks like everything's fine on my end. Hey Bix, how are you doing today? What was I going to do? Oh, I'm going to be running with Shayna. I will go into my voice channel. You're fine. No offense. Good, like for the stream quality. Okay. Well, then it must just be something with our internet download speed, I guess. That happens sometimes. I am doing okay today. I am happy that I get to stream. Hey, Doc, you've returned. And thank you for that very educational video on how to die in a manner, by the way. Now I know if I want to die in a manner, I know how to do it. How are you today, by the way? I am just waiting for Shayna, Amazulu Gaming, or Amazulu. She is supposed to show up soon. She said she was on a call, so as soon as she's off that call, she will be joining up on me, and that's the one I wanted. Cat. We will head out and see if I can maybe get some potions of dexterity. Hey! Hello, Titanium Taz. For the brief moment that you're here. Just logged in. I will be off chat for a moment, but I can hear you. Okay. So, yeah. Looks like I'm just trying to look at what drops potions of dexterity. It looks like the Fountain Spirit and has a good chance of dropping one. The Queen Bee has a small chance of dropping one. And then, of course, Limon, the Sprite Goddess, is your best bet. And she has a guaranteed 2 drop. Let me just check that. I'm looking at Realmire right now because I can never remember all this stuff. It just says, oh, that's a guaranteed that. Yeah, guaranteed drop of up to 2 potions of dexterity. So Amazulu will be here in a moment, and then we can get off into the realm. do some hives, do some magic woods. I can never seem to find magic woods. But hopefully we'll do some of those, and we'll do some sprite worlds as well. Hey, hi. You've got that futuristic cloth going on. All right, let's go to the Nexus and look for a realm to go into. That's kind of full, kind of full. So I'm going back here to Cube, up near the top. There you are. Gonna go in. Cube. I hope everybody is having a good day, or a great day, or as good as you can. I know right now there are definite issues with the world that mean that not everybody's going to have even a good day, but I hope all right, you're running around on the road. There you are. Well, let's head inland. We're at least going to go to the Midlands, and we might even try Godlands today. And if we find any snake pits, I definitely will be running those so that we can get your speed maxed. At least right now I'm looking to go to the border between the Midlands and the Highlands. And if we see any of those groves that contain ancients, we'll deal with those, hoping for a magic woods. We see any hornets, wasps, whatever they're called, we will definitely deal with those and go into any hives we find. And I don't know if you're quite ready yet to deal with the Godlands. Tier 3 quiver. What quiver do you have? You have a tier 3. Okay, so you don't need that one. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I'm gonna kill this stupid Urgle, because I hate Urgles. Yeah, I don't need to go into a spider den right now. All right. Maybe we'll get a hive. Nope, no hive. And no snake pit there. Yeah, the snake pit I also want to go into because they have some ST gear there that I'm hoping that I'll get some of someday. Though, I mean, I got that Wand of the Bulwark. That was pretty cool. Not sure where you have gone. Oh, there you are. You're on the road. Okay. Move back up to you. Head in this direction. Come on. Get out. Alright. T3 trap. Don't need that. T3 helm. Don't need that. Oh, come on. Die. There we go. So these, like, I'm not sure what they're called, deadwoods, are dangerous because some of these tombstones, well, one of the tombstones has what is called a Kage-Kame associated with it. You destroy the tombstone, and the Kage-Kame comes out, and it is a fairly tough monster. I have I have had characters that I've had to run away from the Kage-Kame, basically. So it's a little bit risky to be running around in there just because you might wake up the Kage-Kame. Right now, I could probably handle it fairly easily, but like I said, there have been times when that was not the case. Alright, so there should be an undead dwarf god in here somewhere. I'm ready if you want to chat. I am in the Realm of the Mad God voice channel right now on my Discord server. So, if you want to join that, I am absolutely up for that. If that's...
Kevin.
Hi!
How are you?
I am, well, mostly okay.
As well.
Yeah.
Glad you're okay.
Yeah. I really, yeah, I don't want to talk about why I'm less than perfectly okay, but yeah. So that pinkish thing is from, so there's like a building or something over in this direction. Don't go that direction because it has a lot of nasty things in it that will come out and kill you.
Definitely don't want that.
No. Yeah, they are fairly tough monsters. I've died straying too close to one of those before. Yeah. Once again, I'm maybe able to handle most of the weaker monsters from there right now, yeah. But I wouldn't want you to get too close because, yeah, it can get nasty. looking. There should be an undead dwarf god around here somewhere. Hey, Tommy, how are you doing today? Speaking of mad gods, hi, Sheena. Well, Sheena, apparently you are a mad god, according to Tommy. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or an insult, but...
I have no idea.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of things. Yeah, you might want to run away. There's just a lot of stuff right there. Yeah, fortunately, when you've got heavy armor, like my Paladin, you can take a lot more. But even I am taking quite a bit of damage here. So, I'm moving back to the road. We can move along. Okay. So, over here is a castle that contains a a Cyclops god, sometimes. That's what, when it's created, there is in here. Doesn't appear to be any in here right now. And there's a ramp or like entrance on this side. Whoa! That was a god. That was a floating eye god. I exited the castle through the front, and yeah, right outside was a god. But this sort of whitish area, that's snow, and it's marking you're close to the mountains.
Okay.
And that's where the gods live. So here's another one down here that it's a ghost god.
Ooh, what is that?
And now I'm in my orange health range. Oh, you just killed a god.
Oh, did I?
I'm not sure which one that was, but yeah, the thing that made that roaring sound. Yes, that's a floating eye, and that is another god. So you have killed your first god.
Oh.
There's an Urgle here. And in the Godlands, Urgles are especially annoying because the status effects can really do you in. So yes, we are now in the Godlands. If you start encountering gods, you're in the Godlands. And we have started encountering them. My basic principle in the Godlands is go in very slow, wait until one of the gods starts chasing you, and then pull away. And you'll usually get one or maybe a couple gods following you. And it's a lot easier to handle one god than it is to handle 20 of them. And sometimes if you move in too fast, there will be 20 of them just hovering around shooting at you. Anyway. So that's how I tend to deal with the Godlands. There are people who are, armored enough and good enough that they can handle huge squads of gods, but I'm not that good. Hello, Hidden and Unknown. For me, it's run in and kill them all. It says Hidden and Unknown. Well, you're better at this than I am, then, because I am pretty good when it's one, because unless it's a Leviathan, I can usually figure out their shot pattern. So this darker area, this is the mountains, and that's where you'll find a lot of gods. So if you're moving in and you see some of this sort of dark gray stuff, that means you are... Okay, there's a sprite god right there. There. This portal. Come into this portal.
Okay.
And hello, Hidden and Unknown, if I didn't say it. All right. So we are now in a sprite world. I'm going to wait until I'm at full health. and we're going to generally ignore these sprites. They're sort of annoying more than anything. So I kill them, but some people just don't even pay any attention to them. And we're going to slowly pick our way. Hopefully, it's showing you where the Limon, the sprite goddess, is, right? Oh, these trees aren't really worth anything. It's another annoyance. They get in your way when you're trying to move. You'll notice that these conveyors are moving you around. So the color tells you what direction they're going to move. I can never remember which way each color moves you. But, so yeah. These little sprites, as I said, are more of an annoyance. That you'll find native sprite gods in here. They're the purple thing that I killed when it was, in the Godlands there. They can hurt you, and Limon can hurt you in multiple ways. So where did you go? Okay, there you are. So the two main phases of Limon are a sort of chase phase where she darts around all over the place very fast.
Yeah.
And the phase where she stays still, but she's launched a whole bunch of these sort of shooting posts that shoot up, down, left, and right. And they can do an enormous amount of damage. And Limon herself, when she's shooting at you, can do a bunch of damage too. She has an invulnerable mode where she's got like a blue shield above her. You can't harm her then, so there's no point in shooting at her, even though I do often shoot at her in that phase. And sort of a shielded mode where she isn't invulnerable, but she takes minor damage from any of your shots. So we have found the boss room. It is the very big room to our left over here. And you want to get some damage in on Limon. She's just started shooting at me. She's doing her shots in all directions pattern right now and hasn't started moving. Now if you can come towards this room, you can see what I was talking about with these posts. Don't move into those posts. Get out. Move out of the room immediately. Move out of the room immediately. Don't do that.
Oh my goodness. It's hard to control with these things.
Yes. Anyway, so now she's going to dodge around. She is not invulnerable. You might want to get close enough to get some shots in on her. And as soon as she launches those things again, you want to get out. Leave the room right now. Or move to the edge at least.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. All right, good. It's possible to actually stand right next to Limon in this phase and shoot her. But you have to be able to tank a lot of damage. Watch out with the paralyzing boss, says Hiroka. All right, so she's moving around again. She's in her invulnerable phase, and now she's actually in her shielded phase. So invulnerable again, shielded. We've got her down to orange health. There we go. You can stop shooting now. Did you get a blue bag drop?
Yes.
Okay, you got a potion of dexterity. Yes, so did I. Now, there's two things you can do now. You can wander around and see if you can find a native sprite god. They can also drop good potions, but it's not a guaranteed drop. Limon has a guaranteed drop of 2 of those potions of dexterity, one for the 2 people who do the most damage. But I think I am just going to leave right now. So I'm standing on the portal, and when you get here, I will leave. Yeah, the biggest, well, I mean, those smaller sprites are annoying because they make you make that, I'm taking damage sound, but they also,
Yeah.
some of them can inflict slow on you, which if you're trying to run away in that boss room, can really be annoying. It's like, I'm trying to get out of here, and now I'm very slow and getting hit a lot. So so I do try to take them out when I'm in the boss room, at least.
Yeah.
So that wasn't really a rush or a clear. We didn't like try to rush to the boss as fast as possible. And we didn't try to clear out everything from the whole dungeon. But that gave you a general idea of what that dungeon is like. So you have survived. Oh, did you also get a Mark of Limon?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Unfortunately, you don't really have enough room to be storing marks.
No.
But
So what I've been doing is I've been actually like kind of feeding them to my pets.
okay, that's
time.
fine. They
So
don't
I
have a
have
very
one
high
chest.
feed power, but yeah, you can do that. Sprite World is pretty easy dungeon, so hopefully it hasn't been too hard. Yeah, that was your first Sprite World, right? That was the first time I took you into Sprite World. Yeah, so sometimes you get a little surprised by how much damage can be dealt by those. I can't remember what those are called. Limon elements is what they are called, apparently.
Yeah.
The shots from those things, they put out a lot of damage fairly quickly. And Limon herself can put out a bunch of damage too, so. But in general, it is a fairly easy dungeon. Okay, we're back up near the Highlands. Yeah, the little sprites, like I said, they're more of an annoyance than anything. And that's mostly what's in the dungeon in the Sprite World, so. And the boss, I don't really think is any harder than that Fountain Spirit boss that was in the Magic Woods. As long as you are ready for the Limon elements to start pouring out damage, you're fine. And I know I have been surprised at times by those and then panicked and just took way more damage than I should have.
Yeah. I'm constantly looking at my HP.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's gonna die. Dude, go revive yourself.
Yeah.
His health was literally like an inch. Oh, I just got errored. Protocol error 2.
I've had that.
Yeah.
It's basically a network issue. I don't know if you were having really bad lag right before it or not, but
Yeah, there was a bit of lag.
all right. Yeah, it means that you got too much lag and the game couldn't figure out what to do about it. Oh, there's a Leviathan here. Yay. So I was saying before, I can usually figure out shot patterns of the gods, except the Leviathan. It has a couple of different shot patterns, and it sort of alternates between them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an Urgle. Gotta kill the Urgle.
We went into Cube, right?
Yes, we are. I am in Cube right now.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, hello, Chappie Rando, and welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy the stream. I am trying to teach Amazulu here about Realm of the Mad God. We have done most of the one tombstone difficulty dungeons. I think we might have done all of them, and done a bunch of the 2 tombstone difficulty dungeons. Let's see.
I'm making my way down to you now.
Okay. Let me look. Let's see. What have we done? We've done Pirate Cave, Forest Maze, Spider Den, Snake Pit, Forbidden Jungle, The Hive, Magic Woods, and now we have done Sprite World, which I believe is the last of the 2 Tombstone rated difficulty dungeons. And what is a 3 Tombstone? Candyland Hunting Grounds. That's kind of a rare dungeon. Cave of 1,000 Treasures. I don't see that very often. Haunted Cemetery. I've never completed a Haunted Cemetery. I've gone in 1, I believe. Undead Lair. Excuse me. I've done a bunch of those. Those are pretty cool. Abyss of Demons. That's an extremely hard dungeon. That's a 4 Tombstone dungeon. The ratings are 1 to 5 tombstones. So we have done all of the 1 and 2 Tombstone difficulty rated dungeons. And you have handled yourself well.
Oh, I try to.
Yeah.
I've got a whole bunch of stuff following me right now. Oh my.
Well, let's see. Where are you?
They all come. I'm literally right by you.
Okay. I will move in your general direction. There we are.
I literally ran past all of these.
All right. I don't need that T3 ring. Okay, so those are all dead now. Good. I don't know if I would be comfortable bringing you into a 3 Tombstone dungeon right now, just because some of them I'm not that familiar with. Candyland Hunting Grounds is fine. It's a very weird dungeon though. It's a dungeon that never ends. It's got a few rooms. And it's got a specific boss room that bosses appear in, based on what you have killed in other parts of the dungeon. So this central boss room will have these big nasty bosses show up, and it never opens an exit portal. You just keep killing until you decide you don't want to anymore. Move away, move away, move away, move in my direction. Really, move in my direction. That was a Leviathan there.
Okay.
And they are very nasty, shoot out these big shotguns of damage. So we're going to move down the road. Have you ever entered the Shatters? I have not, Hero Ka, or Hero KA987, whatever. Hero. I have never entered a Shatters. So the thing about, one of the things about the Candylands is, what drops it is something called a candy gnome. I think that's what it's called, which runs around the island very, very fast. And you can find it in the Midlands and sometimes in the Highlands. So unlike a lot of things, which it's, like the Ant Ancient, you'll find it in a particular grove that is well marked. The candy gnome will just run all over the place. So it's something, and he runs very fast, by the way. So it's hard to catch up. Oh, here he is. And there's the entrance to Candyland. Do you want to come in with me? Candyland Hunting Grounds. Was talking about it. Call me Hero. All right, Hero. So there are some nasty monsters in here. And some nastier monsters in here. You can usually tell by their size how nasty they are. The larger ones are the ones that you want to kill to cause bosses to show up in the boss room. All right, there's a small, ice cream cone there. You don't really have to worry about that. It's not that bad. It's kind of small. So we move into this room, and there's more of these ice cream cones. There's Totoro kind of things. And there's these sort of fairies. I would move out of, yeah. When you get damaged,
Yeah,
just move away. Just wait for
yes,
your health to come back. And if something comes into the room with you, just kill it. They're not that tough. It's just when you get swarmed, they're a problem.
And hallucination as well.
The hallucination is kind of annoying. These things down here are you can't harm, so don't worry about them. They can't hurt you either. There. All right. Probably want to move out of the room again. You're sort of damaged.
Yeah.
And remember, you have healing potions as well. You
using them.
you can definitely use those when you get low. Yeah, what a coincidence is here that I was just talking about Candyland, and a candy gnome showed up, and they don't always drop dungeon entrances. Oh, and yeah, don't go in quite yet. So I don't know if you've seen this emote that I have, but that is in honor of Candyland, as a matter of fact. So the Candyland Red Sucker, which there's one right there, that's what that emote is supposed to represent. I'm going back into this room to kill more stuff. I don't think we've killed anything which counts towards bringing a boss in. Oh, but we did. We must have. It's showing us a bounty of a Desire Troll. So that's a boss. It's going to be very tough. Tougher than any of those other monsters. And yeah. I'm going to spend time clearing other things right now. Oh, these unicorns are kind of nasty. So yes, your benefit is that you can stay further away and still do damage. So that you want to use that as much as possible. You want to stay back, stay further back than I do, because I have to move in. You don't. So yeah, let's see. How are we doing in here? I think we... Whoop. I'm hallucinating again. There we go. And the monsters, they just basically, they keep coming. The dungeon produces monsters, and so there's always more monsters to kill. Hey, it's a gumball machine. The gumballs are nice. They can give you buffs, so they can increase your various stats temporarily. That's just a health potion. I mean, a magic potion, so not a big deal. Did you get a drop from the gumball machine?
Yeah, dexterity for 20 seconds.
Hey, that's pretty good. It means you fire faster.
Yeah.
All right. You. So that troll is going to stay down there in the boss room until we deal with it.
Unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a few of them.
Yeah, there's a couple. There we go. We've taken out a couple of unicorns. Yay! I'm going to pause here for a bit.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my magic points to come back, actually, right now.
Okay.
So yes, you could stay in this dungeon all day if you wanted to. Just killing stuff, getting XP. So that's one of the bigger ones, so it's one of the nastier ones. Stay further back. Yeah, definitely do not move close into any of these things. I know that the temptation is to move in close, especially when I do, but I have to move in close because I'm using a sword. sure where you went. Okay. We will take out some more of these things. Apparently, there is a problem. If somebody is standing in the boss room, it won't generate a boss.
Okay.
And there are jerks who will occasionally just stand in the boss room, and nobody can do anything about it.
Oh wow.
It kind of ruins the dungeon for people, because they all want the bosses to show up so they can get a bunch of XP and treasure. And yeah. So I think you could, if you do that, I think you get banned from the game if you do it too much. If you just stand there for a long time.
Oh, I just got booted.
What? Oh. Well, that's too bad. Another network issue?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so there's nothing else in this room. I am going to make an attempt on the boss that we generated, and then I'll leave the dungeon. Yeah, there's no other dungeon like this where there's no way to generate the exit portal. It doesn't count towards dungeon completions because there's no way to complete it. Keep getting confused. Okay. Hello, impulsive mind. I think I'm just going to leave the dungeon because I keep going the wrong way because I'm very bad at being confused. But you've gotten a taste now of that dungeon. You have a general idea. You didn't manage to get to the boss. Do you want to try? I mean, you're on the server that's best for me. Do you want to try a different server? And maybe that would be better. You get a better network connection. I'm willing to go to whatever server you want to.
I don't mind.
You don't. Well, you don't mind.
I think what it was is when you know the hallucination.
Yeah.
Like when I was in Candyland, there was the hallucination, and the hallucination caused a bit of lag.
Okay.
And then that's when I got booted from it.
Okay. Well, if you want to stay on this, if you're fine with staying on this server, we can stay on this server.
Yeah, I'm fine with staying on this server.
All right. So I am in the Nexus right now.
Okay, I'm heading to the next.
And I'm just looking. Scorpion looks like there's actually 0 people in it, apparently, right now.
Okay.
There you are. Let's go into Scorpion. So it's showing me a lucky Ent God right now.
Yeah.
Which is even nastier than the regular Ent God, which is nastier than the Ent Ancient. So I am not making a direct beeline for the lucky Ent God, but it does drop better treasures, so that's something nice about it.
Yeah.
So if you feel tough enough, that's a thing you can look for.
We can. I don't think I would go against anything tough when I'm by myself.
Yeah. Wow, someone is offering 2 death for 1 speed. That is a very weird trade because defense potions of defense are harder to come by than potions of speed. I mean, potions of speed, you just have to run snake pits, and there's a lot. There's a lot of those that drop, and I don't remember where you get potions of defense, but I'm sure that it's a tougher dungeon than the snake pit and harder to find as well.
Yeah.
Okay, you're back there somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm making my way downtown.
Yes, there you are. Well, I want to check and see if there's an Ent Ancient in here. There is.
Oh, lovely. I'm gonna stay back.
Stay back. Stay sort of at the edge there, and I will see if I can buff him up at all. And when he launches that, move away.
Oh, I'm like, bye.
What we really want is to have him drop a Magic Woods. Or, if you can get damage in on that sprite, that native sprite, or whatever it's called, Nature Sprite, I think is what it is. Okay, where did the Nature Sprite go?
He's here with me.
Oh, yay, good for you.
No.
Not good for you. All right.
Okay, he's a bit up here. There he is.
Ah, there. Okay. So yeah, if you can get some damage in on him. But he does a lot of damage. I mean, he is nasty.
He's getting like,
And remember, by the way, if you run low on healing potions, you can get as many as you want in the guild. The guild hall guild, you just say in chat, you say potions, and he'll give you a chest. You destroy the chest, and there will be potions, both magic and healing potions. There we go, and he didn't drop anything. And the Ent Ancient didn't drop an entrance to the Magic Woods. So...
at least I didn't die.
At least you didn't die, yes. Alright, I'm trying to figure out which way we need to go for the Highlands. Probably in the direction of that red demon that it's pointing me at. Or maybe if I follow this river.
Oh, hello, snake.
Did you find a big red snake?
Yeah, but he didn't drop a portal.
Well, do you want to do another Forbidden Jungle?
No, I was just wanting to see what was in his little chest.
Ah.
There's a guard on the other side of the wall, though.
I am seeing... Let's see, those are ogres, I believe, and a night elf, and a centaur. And yeah, the night elves are spawned by a lizard god, so yes, we are... On the other side of that wall, we are close to the Highlands. Hero, imagine if Shayna would have got a Quiver of Thunder. Yes. Very, very good quiver. Anyway, so that... There! It's a snake pit. We are going in to the snake pit.
Don't have to say it twice.
Yeah, it was kind of busy there. So I am going to do a slow clear of the dungeon.
Slow is good. We like slow.
Right.
When the snakes are like literally like outside the door here.
Yeah, I hate that. Okay, tier 2 ring. don't need that.
Really, snakes? You have to be like right there.
Stupid little snakes. It's shooting me. Alright, you can come back into the room now, by the way. It's only got little snakes in here.
Okay.
Also, if you ever need a buff from me, just move close to me and tell me. You know,
Okay.
just say buff me. There. And my buffs increase your, let's see now, what is it? Healing and increase the amount of damage you do. So,
Yeah.
so yeah. If you don't think you're doing enough damage, or you're losing health too fast, just ask me for a buff.
Okay. Listen, you little snaky snake.
Yeah, they're so annoying. I mean, I don't care about the damage they do very much, but just the fact they keep shooting at you and making your character make that damage noise all the time. It just annoys me.
Oh.
What?
Oh, no, that's the sound.
Oh, that's the sound. I see. You're doing an imitation of the annoying sound of taking damage. All right. 2 exits. I'm going to take this one. And hopefully we will be very lucky and find a treasure room. I've known people who have said that they almost never find a treasure room.
Oh, wow.
So, I guess I just have extra luck when it comes to finding treasure rooms. Okay. Another dead end. So back we go to find a different way to go. Let's see. I'm gonna roll out a little bit. So it looks like we have to go all the way back to the first room.
Okay.
Oh!
Did you find...
I found a tunnel going off of this other tunnel. I once did a snake pit with 5 treasure rooms, says Hero. At the end, I didn't have storage stash all that speed. I suppose so. So this is the reason why I tend to want to get rid of all that blackness up against walls, because suddenly there was this other way to go that I didn't know about, that I didn't see right off the bat. And there was only one room here, but yeah, there wouldn't be anything there because there's another room right there. But it could have had another, tunnel going up this way or this way. So when I see black up against a wall, I just like to get rid of it. And usually, almost never will I find a tunnel like that I didn't expect to be there, but sometimes I do. Okay, well, I am back in the start room. You can come back to me.
Wait, did I go the wrong way?
I think you
I went
did.
the wrong way.
Scroll out and you'll be able to see the whole map.
There we go. I went into the wrong hole.
Yes. Well, we won't comment anymore on that.
It's not.
Okay, there you are. I gotta keep my wholesome image that I have, apparently. Alright, so one exit from this room, unless... I didn't think there would be, but I wanted to check anyway. Fun fact, treasure rooms can only open to the left or right, never upwards or downwards. Yes, so the direction we're going right now, we are not going to find a treasure room. There's just no room for it. So you can kind of tell. I mean, I still like to do a full clear. I like to clear all the rooms of all the snakes that I can. But yeah, there was no hope of a treasure room over there. Well, that was a short tunnel.
That was a very short tunnel.
Yeah. I couldn't do my sort of S pattern in there. It's just too short.
Looks like something at the top, yeah.
Yeah, you can if you're scrolled out, you can see where the boss actually is in the dungeon. So you can see we're heading in the correct direction right now. We're heading in the general direction of the boss. Oh, a couple more that were just sort of hovering over there by this exit. We will be getting to the boss room pretty soon. Yeah, let's go this way. Here. Once again, there's not going to be a treasure room over here. There's just no room for it. But,
yeah.
How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good.
That snake literally came after me. I was like, whoa, chill.
Yeah. Okay, so now we go out the other exit of this room. Not this room, the next room. Okay, you've caught up. And we found the boss room.
Lovely.
Okay, so I will get close and trigger her, and you stay just far enough back so that you can get some damage in.
Oh.
Okay, she's in her green snake phase, so I'm moving away.
Okay, hang on. Oh, that's just weird.
Anyway. There.
Oh.
Did you get a blue bag drop?
Nope.
Oh. And you just disappeared.
Yep, I got Oh.
You got disconnected?
Yeah.
Well, I did get a blue bag drop. So I have a potion of speed I don't need now. So if you will meet me in the guild hall, I will give you
Yes.
this potion of speed. That was the last room. There was no other exits from the room. So nothing else to look forward to. Guild hall. And, oh, come on. Trade. Hello?
Hello?
I offered you the trade.
Oh.
And you disconnected again.
Protocol error 21.
All right. Well, that's a different one. So how about it? Do you want to try a different server?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try a different server.
Um
Like everything is like lagging for me, like
sometimes that happens and it can be the server, and sometimes it's the network connection over the internet. That particular server, US Midwest 2, is actually crowded right now, so it's not going to have the best. Let's see, what do we got?
Back out again.
So okay, let me I have to kind of do it to remember it. All right, so you type it gives you the options menu once you're in, and then you click back to home, I think. Let me just wait and see if that's right. And one of the options is servers. So I am guessing that EU West would be the best one for you.
Okay.
So let's try EU West. Just click on that one and then click done. And stupid spammer. And then I am going to go into the guild hall. I see you there. So go into the guild hall and we'll try this trade again.
Yes.
There you are. Trade. There, have that. And you got a potion of speed. I have
6 more.
And then you will have your first 1/8 character.
Yes.
What do I have? Okay, so my inventory isn't filled up yet. All right, let's go back out to the realm and see how it how it is for network connections for you this time. Yeah, it looks like there's quite a few. Oh, it's a little laggy for me, but
yeah, it's laggy for me too.
Snake here looks pretty empty. And I am going to go sort of in this direction. There you are. It's pointing me at a red demon. I'm just kind of going in that direction. I don't think we want to go up against a red demon right now.
No.
They are kind of nasty. I've killed a few of them, but
yeah,
I'm very slow at killing them. I will wait for you a little bit here.
Yeah.
There you are. I face planted into some trees there. That's exciting. I still do that, even though I've been playing this game a long time.
It's fine. It's a part of the daily routine.
Yeah, I don't mind it when I sort of slide off of them after hitting them, but it's when I just come to a dead stop and don't move for a couple seconds. This is a little unusual. Hello! Asian chili, I think that is. All right, we have found the Highlands.
Perfect.
We'll get back to looking for...
We're looking for what?
Well, we want to find things that drop snake pits for you, and things that drop either magic woods or... Hey, it's a snake pit. And let's go in.
Yes.
All right. This way, I think. Nothing. No other exit. Oh, this way. This might actually lead us to the boss room faster than I wanted it to, but whatever. We can still finish the dungeon after we do the boss room. He just wants to be your friend. I'm sure that's what it is.
You're following me in.
Yeah.
If only my pet was as smart as following me into.
Well, it's not, so just live with it.
I know.
I mean, it does still do its effect on you, even if it isn't following you.
Yeah.
And if you get too far away, it will teleport to you. But yes, it is not very good at following. They didn't spend a lot of time writing software to do pathing to find a path to where you are. All right, let's see. There's an exit up here. Oh.
I love how the big snakes are like literally standing right there.
They don't always do that, but yeah, it's something that they do sometimes. And no exits from this room, so back out. And let's see, which way are we going? This way. And this way. All right. And up this way. Ooh, another really short tunnel.
Oh, lovely.
That's okay. Which way? Could be this way. All right, let's go to that one. Yeah, there's 2 exits from this room.
Yeah. I think this one is going closer to the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this next exit is to the room.
Is there?
There's an exit here.
Yeah.
And I think this no.
Ooh, another really short tunnel. Mm-hmm. Okay, now a bunch of backtracking. Till we get to the other exit from this room. I will wait for you. Ooh, you get 4 whole experience points for each one of these tiny little snakes you kill. that would take a long time to level up at 4 experience points per kill, but it's not nothing, I guess.
True.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Hey, we found a treasure room. So you remember the general... You remember the general idea. You stay sort of back in this larger room and wait for me to trigger this, and then you just start shooting at the Guardian. There we go. Did you get a blue bag?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Potion of speed.
Yay. You want to move away from those arrow traps? Yeah, you weren't paying enough attention to your health, were you?
I was paying attention to what was in the bag.
Okay, I am going to offer you a trade again. And I am going to give you this potion of speed, since I don't need them right now. Okay, so you should be even closer to maxing your speed. Alright. And you're going to get 1 when we kill the boss. So...
Yeah, you end up in there.
Yeah. I am on my way. Well, eventually I'll get to the boss room. There. So I have accumulated way too many of these snake oils. Would you like a couple of
Okay.
snake oils?
Yes, please. I've only got one.
All right, so I will give you 3 of them.
Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome, and I believe there's an exit right here.
So how many treasure rooms can you get in the snake pit?
So I at one time thought it was a maximum of 3, but I have seen and heard of people who have found 5. The most I've ever found was
wow.
4. 4 is an amazingly large number of these.
Yeah.
Since most, I mean, I would say a little over half of the snake pits don't have any treasure rooms at all. And then, you know, it'll have 1 maybe. 2 is kind of rare. 3 is really rare. 4, well, okay, we have found the boss room.
Okay.
Once again, I will trigger her. You move in just close enough so that you can do damage. Hey!
I got a white bag.
Oh my goodness! So we will kill all of these things. And since I have another extra potion of speed that I don't need, looks like you haven't picked up your white bag yet.
No, not yet.
Well, you should do it soon because they will go away eventually.
There we
So,
go.
all right.
I got a Wand of the Bulwark.
Okay, so that I believe is the only white bag you can get out of a snake pit, but
Okay.
it is a very weird wand. It does.
Okay.
I think I might have talked about it while you were in chat before.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't shoot out a directed shot. It shoots in
Okay.
various directions, and the shots sort of float around.
Okay.
So it's good for if you're being chased, for instance.
Okay.
You lay down, you shoot back behind yourself, and you lay down sort of a minefield almost. But the damage on that wand is enormous. So so that's good. There's one exit from the first room that we haven't gone out of, so I'm going to
Yep,
go
sounds
explore
good.
that. If you want to follow me, you can.
I am.
If you don't really care about my need to be as
know.
complete as possible,
I
you don't have
definitely
to
want
follow
to.
me.
I definitely want to follow you, Kevin.
Okay. Um, all right.
Making my way. When I find your penguin, I know I'm going the right way.
Yes. That's right. When you find my little penguin. Now, once again, there's almost, well, I don't think there's any chance that there's a treasure room over here, but I like to do full clears just because they emotionally satisfy me. If you're not having fun, why are you playing the game, is what I say. Whoops. All right, I think, yep, that's it. So back to the exit room. The boss room. We can exit out the portal and get credit for another snake pit and be the envy of many people because you got a white bag drop.
I did.
Oh, did I go the wrong way?
had to look
I went the wrong
like
way.
look twice.
All
You
right,
go the
so
wrong way, Kevin.
I went the wrong way. Now I'm going the right way. Not much of a leader, am I?
You never know, Kevin.
All right, here I am.
Gotta show your full potential.
Uh-huh. Wait a minute. I wanted to look at something first. Oh, you left. All right. Okay, so you do have... All right. Let's go. We're going to head for that dwarf miner that it's pointing me at.
Okay.
I have actually only gone... So that's another one of those, like, big areas that are fixed in place. And has a lot of nasty monsters associated with it. But I've dealt with that just once. Earlier this week, I had my wizard and went into that area, and I did survive, but I had to run away a lot. And it's not that it's weird because it's pointing you at the dwarf miner,
Yes.
but that's not the enemy. You can't even damage the dwarf miner. He just sort of stands there, and he wants you to help him deal with this infestation of fungus monsters. Once you've killed these wave after wave of fungus monsters, a portal to a dungeon called the Fungal Cavern opens up. Actually, it's wave after wave of fungus monsters, and then it's the Crystal Serpent Father, I think, is the last thing. And wow, that's a scary... That Crystal Father Serpent or Serpent Father, whatever it's called, is a scary monster. It puts out these huge shots that do enormous damage. But if you participate in the killing of it, you can get a potion. So I guess that's good.
Yeah.
I did not go into the Fungal Cavern. I've heard that it is a very dangerous dungeon.
Can you imagine? Fungal's not very good.
Yeah, the fungus is not fun. Sure where you are. You were way back there.
I'm walking. Yeah, I'm making my way to you now.
Okay.
The trees love me.
And you love them right back. You give them great big kisses.
Exactly.
All right. Well. Okay, one of these temples is in my way. Ah, we are seeing pine trees.
Yes, indeed.
So here's the road to that marks the highlands. What's that? T3 skull. Don't need that. Oh, this is a very popular place.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Well, hopefully your network connection is good now.
Yeah.
To this server. T3 and T7. Nope. Ooh, somebody named Flipkey died here recently.
Oh.
Yeah. It looks like Deck knows. Oh, wow. Oh, that is a 4th level sorcerer running around up here. In the Highlands. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, you can...
Level 4?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yes, the person who is wearing like a red robe is 4th level. And that is a tactic. Go to where the experience is and just hope you don't die.
Yeah.
But
And I got
it's not one that I've ever tried. I'm just too cautious, I guess. Quit dodging around, you stupid undead dwarf. You're undead. You're supposed to be slow moving. I am not sure where you are.
I got booted.
What? We're here specifically because this would be better for your connection. Oh, do you think it's actually your local internet is all screwed up, or?
I have no idea. Could be.
Do you have problems with anything else? I mean, I've noticed issues when you're streaming occasionally. I'll have problems.
Yeah. Lately, or the past few days, I haven't had any issues like the past 2 days.
Huh.
So, not sure.
Oh, and by the way, if you ever... Oh my goodness, excuse me. If you ever want to stream Realm of the Mad God when you're playing with me, we could certainly do a multi. I'd be fine with that.
We went into Scorpion, right?
Snake.
Okay, let me make my way up to the little troll man.
So you should be 2 potions of speed. Oh, this is annoying. I just found a snake pit drop. I'm going to go into it.
Yeah, go for it.
And any potions of speed I pick up are yours, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Would have preferred to run it with you, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm still quite far away from where you are anyway.
Okay. Once we've maxed you on speed, we are done with snake pits for the day. Even though, as I said, there are like special items that can now drop from snake pits that I would like to get some of.
Yeah.
I don't really need that. My backpack is full, so I'm probably going to throw that away at some point. Picked up another snake oil.
Oh.
And they're nice. I mean, they're nice healing potions. They're nice group healing potions.
Oh, yeah.
But, okay, nothing there. So, I will go. Wow, that's a lot of, there's 4 exits from this room. A lot of different options. And this way. My pouch and backpack are both full now.
Oh, wow.
And mostly it's full of, oh my goodness, it's full of, I wasn't paying attention for a moment. Suddenly a bunch of big snakes were attacking me. It's mostly full of snake oils, but I also have a mark of limon, a mark of stheno, a T9 dagger, a T9 katana, and a T9 drake hide armor. So the same armor that you're wearing. I have another suit of it. What I got is a treasure drop today. Right. Come on. There. Just needed to aim in the correct direction. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm so gassy today. The only thing I've had so far to eat was a bowl of cereal with milk. Okay, so this way. I hope everybody in chat is having a good day. I hope you're all enjoying the stream. I hope you all got hyped because Shayna got a white bag drop. I played for, nearly 8 years before I got my first white bag drop. Well, when I started out, I just was not good enough to be running snake pits, and I was all by myself. I didn't have anybody I knew who was also playing the game, so I was soloing dungeons all the time. And the snake pit is the easiest dungeon that will give you a white bag drop. So, yeah, I mean, up until a couple of years ago, I just was not good enough to get a white bag drop. And there's another snake oil, which I do not have room to pick up.
And I got baited.
It's got to be your local network connection. Do you have anything you can do? Anybody you can complain to about that, or?
Nope.
Oh.
Not at this time.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, I found the boss room. And don't really need any more marks of stheno. In fact, I'm just going to drop the one that I have. another mark of Stheno? I do. I'm just going to drop that as well. I have plenty of marks of Stheno in my vault. If the Tinkerer asks for those, I've got them. All right. And I believe there's one path I have not yet explored. So the first white bag drop I got was from a snake pit treasure room, and I had actually thought, oh, I'm not going to get anything from a treasure room. Why should I even look for them? And I thought there was a way to exit out this way. I was wrong. There is nothing else. All right, so I will be exiting the dungeon in a moment here. So that has just made me more determined to be as thorough as possible looking for treasure rooms, because if I had gone with my first impulse and not looked for a treasure room in that particular snake pit, I would not have gotten my first white bag drop. Oh, didn't kill that guy. All right, there, he's dead now. And now he's dead.
Nope, snake is full. Everything's full.
Wow, okay. Oh, hey, Tommy. I have never had a white bag drop. I have never played Mad God either, so that may have something to do with it. Yes, that probably would cause you to not get a white bag drop if you've never played the game. So I will go back to the Nexus, and then I will enter our guild hall.
Okay.
And we can do that trade. I think where did I put the? Is it? Yeah. All right. There we are. So trade. Offered trade. That's what I'm offering you. Trade.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So close.
So close. Yes.
So close.
All right. Back out to the Nexus. You said everything is...
Except for pirate.
All right. I'm going to actually be dropping a whole bunch of snake oils. If you want any of them, you could sort of hover over me and pick them up. I'm in the hallway between... What?
6 on me already.
Oh, well, you probably don't need more then. But
pirate seems to be good.
There. All right, where is pirate? Here it is. Yes, let's go into pirate. So one more, is that right? One more to max you on speed? I'm in pirate. Are you on your way?
No,
or
that's not you. I started following somebody else by mistake.
Oh, okay. I don't even see you on the map. Oh, there you are. You're very far away. It apparently it apparently spawned you in quite a ways away from you. I will head in your direction. And then we can go in the direction of the jade statue, but we do not want to encounter the jade statue. It is very nasty.
Hello, Mr. Crab.
I'm not at all close to you yet, but I'm going in your general direction. Unfortunately, I ran into a beach, so...
Yeah, I'm at the beach as well, and I can't swim across because it's got the dark in the center of it.
Yeah, the darker water you cannot wade into. Apparently our characters can't swim. I mean, which makes sense for my character. She is wearing heavy armor.
Yes.
But even the characters who are just wearing a robe or no armor at all still can't enter that deep water.
No, this is definitely not going towards your direction. So I'm gonna go back this way.
Yeah. Sometimes you get stuck out on a peninsula, and
Yeah.
so you have to make a big detour. Now, I try to keep the boots on the ground bonus because I'm weird that way.
Yeah.
Which says don't ever which says you have never teleported ever. But if you want to teleport, that is fine with me.
Oh no.
So what you do is, if you want to teleport, scroll out the mini map until you can actually see my dot, and I'm the green dot, so you can tell me apart from all the other dots. And then you hover the mouse pointer over it. Oh, did you teleport?
I teleported. I just
Okay.
had to test it.
All right. Well, that's how you do it.
Okay, that's even better. So when you say on me, forward thing, I can teleport.
Right.
Oh.
And you can do that in dungeons as well.
Oh no, that's not good.
So if you get lost,
okay.
You know, you go down a tunnel and it's the wrong tunnel and suddenly I'm very far away, you can teleport to me. Just scroll out, find my green dot, because we're guild mates, my dot is green,
yeah,
and then just teleport to me. But like I said, you just lost an experience bonus called Boots on the Ground.
Okay.
And I just opened a snake portal, a snake pit portal. So if you want to show up where I am.
I'm here.
All right, and go into the snake pit. And this will be the snake pit that does it for you. Oh, somebody is in here with us. They are rushing. So.
Oh, come. Okay, why did it not let me leave?
Did you die?
Yep.
Oh.
And I was pressing,
that sucks.
R.
That sucks.
When I was pressing R,
yeah,
it wouldn't do anything.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
No, I'm sorry, because now I feel bad.
Yeah, rushes are a very different thing than clears.
Like, the only thing I can think of was lag.
So, yeah, lag kills. What happened is that you were actually dead before you knew it. Before you even knew you were in the red, you died. So that's what happens with lag, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And really, this is the server that you should have the least lag to.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing, once again, it's probably your internet connection.
Possibly.
Are you on Wi-Fi or are you directly wired to...
I'm directly wired.
Okay. Because that can cause problems at times. Just using Wi-Fi. But...
yeah, now I'm connected.
Okay. And I don't know what the issue is for you.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're going to start your next character.
Trying to think what it is. I got Rogue, Archer, Wizard, and Priest.
Yeah. Well, let's see. You made it to... Let me just go look. You made it to level 20 as... You made it to level 20 as an archer. So you've unlocked Rogue. That's the one. why don't I go back to our guild hall? I'll just leave this dungeon. And I'll go to our guild hall. At least you can do boots on the ground again on a new character, says Andre. Anyway, so actually what I want to do is this. And then I'm going to go to my... I'll be there in just a moment. I want to pick some stuff up for my vault.
So should you say archer?
Rogue. You should start a rogue.
Okay.
There. Okay, now I'm going to the guild hall. And I am going to offer you a trade.
Okay.
Whoop. Oh, sorry. Trade. That.
Okay.
There. You now have armor, a weapon, and a ring.
Oh, can't believe that all happened.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me before. In fact, my Linky once, not that long ago, clipped one of my deaths, which was due to lag. I mean, it was very obvious. There, so yeah, destroy that chest. There's a bag filled with potions.
Perfect.
Yes. So now you're ready to go back out into the realm with your rogue.
Goodness.
So that cloak that you've got is a very nice item. It's the lowest level cloak, but it's still not bad. If you activate it, you become invisible to monsters. I am back up.
Perfect.
I am back up at pirate, and you can still sort of see yourself, but the monsters can't.
Yeah.
Now monsters that just sort of shoot all around themselves won't be affected by that. They'll still be shooting. But the monsters that shoot in a direction or need to be triggered before they start shooting won't see you. So you can be all sneaky and invisible to the monsters while, you know, I'm up there in their face.
Yeah.
Are you with me right now or are you not with me? You're
on my way.
Okay. That's right, your first level again, so you're really slow. All right. Yeah, that's the hardest thing for me to get used to when I'm knocked back down to first level. You want to do a pirate cave?
Yeah.
Sure, let's do a pirate cave. All right. And you're going to want to check out anything that drops a pink bag like that, because it's possible to get, I think, a tier 2 cloak out of here. Some of them, not the pirates themselves, but like some of the other things, like the monkey, the mall, the cabin boy, things like that can drop tier 2 ability items. All right, there's somebody in here with us. Somebody with a giant penguin. Oh, they're rushing a pirate cave. How exciting for them. Oh, it's that same person who did the snake pit with us. Anyway, so you want to do a clear because you want to have a chance of maybe getting an ability item of some sort. And I will keep a lookout for cloaks as well. And I'll let you know if I spot one.
Okay.
I do have one cloak in my vault, but I don't have any other ones. I don't really want to give you my only cloak.
No, that's fine. I'm sure I'll pick one up shortly.
So let's see: robe, bow, another bow, armor, sword. Armor. And whoops, accidentally rotated. Okay. I think that's it.
Yeah.
So, time to head out.
Nope. There we go.
All right. I think that person might have actually just named their character because of me.
Oh my god.
Well, it's B.I. Kevin. So, by
Oh.
Kevin. Or Bike Vin, maybe, but...
Yeah.
When somebody has my first name as part of their name, I I wonder about that. Plus, they seem to keep going into dungeons that we go into.
Yeah.
Well, okay, they've done it twice, so it's not a large sample size. But where'd you go? There you are. All right. Oh, I shot at my own pet there. I will keep a lookout for a cloak.
Okay.
We are near the Midlands. I just saw a black bat, and I heard something die that sounded like a Midlands monster. So, yeah, there was a black bat I just killed. There is a dwarf. A dwarven king. You're still somewhere near me.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Just looking at all these little...
Yeah, you should pop levels fairly quickly in the Midlands.
Yeah, I'm already level 4.
Yeah. I don't think you're really ready for the Highlands, but... ooh! And here we are in the Highlands, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I'm moving in the opposite direction. Yes, that sort of walled structure over there was a castle that has a Cyclops god in it. So the road that was right by there was the road that marks the Highlands. And I don't want to have you have two characters die in one session. That would be depressing.
Oh, imagine.
Oh, I don't have to imagine. I've done it.
New class unlocked. Warrior.
You have reached level 5 as a rogue.
Yep.
Someone is offering you a better cloak, by the way. I don't know if you saw that in chat.
No.
Dashipda, I believe it was. Maybe. I don't know. Let me check. Yeah, Dashipda. D-A, sheep, D-A, has offered you a better cloak.
Oh, go away.
I'm not sure where you are. Let's see.
I'm on the path.
All right.
There's a lot here.
Okay. I will be there in a second. There. All right. Nope, no cloaks.
I don't have anything to trade with you, sir.
Maybe they're offering to just give it to you. You can ask them.
Let's see.
If you want us to talk to a specific person, type /tell space their name space and then what you want to tell them. That's a communication to an individual. To say something to everybody in the area, you hit return, and that gets you into, chat mode. Type what you want to say, but then everybody hears it. If you want everybody in your guild to see what you're saying, you type /guild space and then what it is that you want to say. So, for instance...
Oh, I just... He gave me a tier 6 cloak.
There, I just said something in our guild chat. You can see the color is different.
Yeah.
And you, unless some of the other guild people are around, are the only one who could see that. So that person was very generous.
Yes. I thought they were like training like a tier 1, or like not tier 1, but like a tier 2.
See, the thing is, people who've played a long time, they just accumulate so much stuff.
Yeah.
That they have these tier 6 things just sitting in their vault, and they've already got a tier 6 cloak on their thief, and so tier 6 cloak. Darn, is she lucky? Yes, she is very lucky that someone was that nice to her.
Yeah.
So I will stop looking for cloaks for you, because you're not going to get a better one here in the Midlands.
No. Okay, there you are.
But yeah, I found people in Realm of the Bad God are very... You want to go into the spider den?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Okay. What level are you at right now?
6.
Okay, stay well behind me. I mean, you know how far your dagger can throw.
Yes.
It's further than my sword, so you should stay like back that far. Yes. I will be picking through sort of carefully, trying to deal with stuff. There. Well, you can help, but the best thing to do is just keep me between you and the shots. Just any shots, let me tank them. Because nothing in here, except for maybe Arachna, is going to cause me any problem. And if you remember, if you need a buff, just let me know. Just say I need a buff.
Okay.
Have you gotten any healing ichor drops?
No.
Okay. I'm going to offer you a trade.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. That and that. So you can have those 2 healing ichors.
Perfect.
Yeah, don't feel bad about, having a character die. It happens all the time. Okay, you're being a little too aggressive there, but that's fine. I can deal with all this. There. I mean, the number of characters that I've killed is a very large number. I absolutely understand having a character die. There's a feature in realmi.com called the graveyard. Basically, you can look up a character and then you can see their graveyard to see all of the characters they've killed. If they have that public, and I do. So if you ever want to see the number of characters that I have killed, you can go look on realmi.com, search for my character, Pental Locke, and then just go to my graveyard and go, wow, that's a lot of dead characters. So... And if you let it bother you, eventually you'll probably get disgusted with the game. But you just have to realize you'll get stuff, you'll create another character, you'll build that character up. I mean, you can't even unlock all of the classes without unless you have a lot of character slots. Without dying, you're not going to unlock all the character classes. So, plus, when you die, in addition to getting fame, which is something you can spend on some types of things, it also gives fame to our guild. So it benefits the guild. And right now you are an initiate of the guild. And when I made the rules for the guild, which I was sort of... I didn't actually think anybody was going to ever join my guild, so I just made up some silly rules. Oh, hey, it's the boss room. You have survived to the boss room. I made the rule that to move from initiate to full member status, you have to get 500 guild fame. So you need to die and contribute 500 fame to the guild.
Okay. So how do I contribute?
When you die, it automatically does it. Okay. Wow, I got a healing ichor and a mark of Arachna. That's so exciting. It's not exciting. But really nothing that drops in there is very good at all. There's a dagger that drops that isn't as good as the dagger you have. I'm trying to remember. There's a ring that isn't good at all. I mean, I wouldn't say it's as good as the ring I gave you. So those are the two big drops. If you're just starting out, they're okay, but yeah, they're not good drops. And yeah, so Arachna's web, I think I've said this before, can cause lag. And you didn't get lagged out there, even though you were right up there by the room, so that's good. Not sure where you are. Oh, there you are.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Feeling the effects of the speed.
Oh, yes. Yeah. It is definitely something that is difficult to deal with. Yeah. You're so used to being that fast. And you were almost maxed in a character class that one away. And that character class has a fairly high maximum speed, so you were probably even faster than I am right now. So you've made it up to level 9.
Yes.
That's the thing, one of the things at least. It doesn't really take a long time. If you have decent gear, it takes almost no time to go up those, 19 levels from 1 to 20. So what you're worried about is gear. And you already have decent gear, so So I don't know if I've said this to you before, but what you're looking for stuff to put in your vault chest is either equipment for your current class if you think you're going to die and need to start another one of this class, or equipment for the next class that you're going to play.
Okay.
And so what you would be looking for is thief gear, but once you hit level 20, you probably won't even care about that anymore. And so what you'd be looking for then is warrior gear, that class that you just unlocked.
Yeah. The warrior.
The warrior. Let's see now. If you make it to, just looking at, did you get to level 20 with your wizard? You didn't, did you?
Yes.
You did? All right, so
No, not with my wizard.
Not with your wizard, but with your priest you did?
Priest I did.
And your archer you did? And hopefully with your rogue you will. So priest plus archer at level 20. I'm just trying to look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not anything. But archer plus rogue, if you get both of those to level 20, you also will unlock the huntress, which is another bow type of character.
Got a tier 2 ring, a sorcerer, samurai. Tier 6 sorcerer. I'll grab that, just in case. Put in the vault. I've also got a backpack, so I can put a backpack on when I go back to the vault.
Okay. Yeah. So that is another option. You could, after this, you could, if you make it to level 20, you could either do a huntress or a warrior. I guess I would kind of recommend the warrior just so you could get experience with a sword type.
I think I do have a sword and something, and the armor for the warrior.
Yeah.
In my vault.
Okay.
And I also got a tier 3 ring in my vault.
What kind of tier 3 ring?
Defense.
Okay, that's cool. That's one of the good ones.
Yeah.
I mean, there are situations where, like, having a tier 3 ring of speed is good. Yeah, you don't want to move towards that castle there. But it's very situation dependent. Whereas defense and health, you can always use defense and health.
Yeah.
Come on, die. Stupid gray blobs.
Oh, this is the ancient.
Okay, there. So Oryx will say stuff once in a while. About, like, my 6 ancients or whatever will protect me. That there didn't used to be a way to tell how many of his heroes of Oryx were left, and that's kind of how they would hint at what was left on your little island, on your little realm. So that's what that's all about. And he'll also, when somebody clears, like, this penteract up there, he will say nasty things to that person, so you will know, oh, somebody killed the penteract. So the big nasty event sorts of monsters like the penteract.
Okay. I keep thinking the penguin is an enemy, and I keep shooting it.
Yeah, I have made some mistakes like that myself as well. Especially when the pet looks like one of the enemies. You can have pets that look just like, various, or have skins that make them look just like various monsters. So, yeah. It can be confusing at times. Oh, come on. There. Alright. I am going to look to see if there is a coil snake in here. Does not look like it. Do you want to go in this spider den over here?
Can do.
Alright. I'm going in. Hopefully you will make it in with me. There you are.
I'm here.
Alright. Whoa, that's a lot of little brown spiders.
Yes.
Now, one thing about this dungeon is there are a lot of these spiders, so you basically just get a lot of XP out of here. A lot of, I mean, they're not worth a lot each, but because there's so many of them, all together you get, it all adds up. There's another squad of brown spiders. You can die. Did you drop a snake oil? Hey, you leveled up again.
Getting there. Getting there.
Getting there, yep.
7 more levels.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, you should actually, by the time you're 13th level, you should be able to solo the spider den, so
yeah,
you can be a little more aggressive now, especially at this last part with Arachna.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, you want to sort of move in and start shooting at her, or you don't take very much damage. I don't think you, in fact, take any damage from the web. It just slows you down and makes it easier for her to shoot you. So, yeah, get some shots in on her. Oh, well, I told you the web is the worst, one of the worst places for lag in the game. So, there's that, and there's that, and I don't need either of those. Okay, I will head back to the Nexus.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just see quickly what I had in my vault. So yeah, I have a spirit wand for priest and a sorcerer.
Yeah,
I have
wands are for priests and sorcerers. Yes.
Yeah, and then I have a chainmail for armor tier 7.
Is that a sprite wand, did you say?
Yes, I got a sprite wand.
Okay. It's a weird wand. And it's weird because of its shot pattern.
Yeah, so it seems to be poorly collaborated, though.
Yeah. It's really kind of difficult to aim, but its average damage is pretty good. But it's got such a really wide range of damage. It's possible to shoot something and have it not really take much damage at all. So I have been doing this for about 2.5 hours. I think I am done for the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some food.
Oh.
Thank you for the games.
Well, thank you very much for the games as well. And I would, yes, I will. I would like to do a raid. We have a few people here, so a Twitch raid, and I would like to go raid Twisted Tessa, who's playing Overwatch right now. At least according to this, it says she's playing. So I hope everyone will come along with me on this raid. I hope you all enjoyed my stream. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day.
But thank you very much for the games. I had fun.
I did as well. We'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later, Kevin. Bye.
All right, bye.